This is a little help with getting a student, to use a dictionary. There are students who won't use dictionaries. It's been difficult, or they can't use dictionaries, or they just hate dictionaries, and they need to become cause over dictionaries and do reach and withdraw from dictionaries, and this is one way of doing it. If the student is very young, you start him with making his own dictionary. 3-ring binder, lined paper, and some blank paper, and you start off with alphabetizing it, just putting big tabs on it, A, B, C, all the way down. And he puts some paper in each section. And then you ask him to tell you a word that he wants in his dictionary. Now, his words in his dictionary are his words. They're not found in any other dictionary. He makes them up, and they're his words, and of course that way he can't be wrong. That's the big thing. He can't be wrong. So the first word he puts in, I gave you an example here. Can you see it? Yeah? It's a snoofle. And you, of course, say, what's a snoofle? And then he tells you that a snoofle, don't you know what a snoofle is? My God, it's the crusty little bit in your eye in the morning. I said, oh, of course. Let's put that in. You do the writing if he can't do the writing. And then give me a sentence with snoofle. And he said, well, he dug the snoofle out of his eyes. And you say, very good. And you write it down. He said, is snoofling something you can do too? And he says, of course you can snoofle. When you do snoofling, then it either itches, it irritates, or it just plain pisses you off. Can you see that? There we go. Can you see? Okay. So you write that down in a different color, and then you make a sentence. The kid snoofled me, and I pushed him. You say, why did you push him? Well, he snoofled me. He just irritated me. Now, this is an illustrated dictionary, so under it he makes a picture of a snoofle. Can I show you that? Yeah? There you go. Do you see the snoofle in the eye there? Excellent. Wonderful. Do you see that here at the top I wrote down the phonetic on how to pronounce snoofle? You can go in as much detail as the student has had English. If he hasn't done the phonetic language and he doesn't know what nouns and verbs are, leave it out. It's quick, it's easy, it's a lot of fun, he can't be wrong. On to the next word. And it's a haberschnaffel. And you go, of course, well, under what letter does it go? Well, the H, of course, haberschnaffel. Did I spell it right? You said, yeah, that's a haberschnaffel. And what is a haberschnaffel? Well, you know those little creatures. Oh, please draw me one. And he makes you a picture, and then together you describe it, and you found a haberschnaffel, and they are nocturnal, by the way, and you just create your heart out. You have no idea how therapeutic this is for somebody who's had a dictionary shoved his way, which is full of words and symbols and abbreviations that he doesn't understand. He has been told it's very important, and he feels constantly wrong and overwhelmed. This way he can be right. He's always right. It is his proud gradient. It is just what he can do, and he shows it off to everybody. And he is the teacher. That's the other's flow. And he is not being taught. See? Wonderful. I hope he will do this and fill his dictionary up. And as soon as he gets into words that you can also find in Webster's, you say, well, that's a different kind of dictionary. That's not what we're doing now. You stay with his words. And when he mispronounces a word that is an English word, you say, oh, that must be one of your words. Yes, see, again, he's right. And you put it in his dictionary and you let him define it. He's always right. He will do it forever. He'll reach and withdraw, love dictionaries, and he'll have a win, and so will you. I hope this helps.